Alright, this is going to be a review over my gameplay in DUOS with Yuuki. It's going to be a full-on VOD video for training purposes to help people learn how to play DUOS. In this particular game, I'm playing Zipping as position 2, which is the one who's kind of like the lookout, the guy who fishes for parries, as well as the one who heals mainly for the other teammate, and applies healing or some sort of buff. I'm going to be thinking out loud so you can kind of understand, what I'm doing. I saw Yuuki said there was somebody up top. I go up here, do white hits just to see what the guy does. Okay, I got knocked down here just because I got hit by 2 blues. It actually saved me. So right here I'm trying to stall the other guy. That way you can get by the other guy. The other guy goes for a heal, so 2v1 this person. So the main reason, I think I fell down the hill was it had ult because it had starting rage. So I dodged that and I got hit by the other guy's lit sword. So my thought process here is I'm gonna run the fist blades. Mainly because it's going to allow me to do a lot of really good tap dodges into parries. And that's going to set us up for doing some really good fights. Because sometimes it's not about doing combos, especially as position 2. Because your parries can actually do a ton of damage. I'm on this spot right here because I thought it was a real person. And then after I started fighting, right about here I realized, oh, it's a bot. Yuuki apparently starts getting hit by another person and watching. Trying to heal. Take this guy's ultimate. Reposition. Stall him. You can get the reset. My job here is just to do damage. Stay at Imodium. Don't get hit. Give Yuuki a heal. Take the bloom so that she keeps healing. I cancelled my ult earlier and used it again. Thought I could wait for something. So this blade tap dodge there. Save me. I go after this guy. Because he's low, heal her, go after that guy again. And downhill this guy. Let's go. He gets the parry there on that guy, which is good. Looking for the peel, so I throw blue to peel all that guy. See her armor's cracked. I look for the peel on her. So I try to grapple up here, I missed. Good thing I did a vertical attack to go down immediately and juke the Echoes. There's a lip on this other side, so he can't see, he couldn't get up fast enough, and I think he missed or lost line of sight of me. Here on him. Try to parry here and miss. So here I'm just jump kicking so I can do some damage and then stop it so that she can get him with the full sword. Because the full sword is not a fast weapon. Take the blue. So I try to throw a blue near her to protect her. Right here I just loot some stuff. I didn't have any grapples, I was like, oh, I need to get some grapples. Start resetting right here. I think I'd take a pause here to let her know that I need to do puzzle. I don't think she knows about puzzle. I didn't realize there's actually so many people in the area. This other team's coming towards us. I think I told her, let's go do the puzzle. Buy some grapples here, I think. Hit this thing. Yeah, I think I find flying knives here. Try to give her flying knives for Xyle. Yeah, flying knives for Xyle. And I typed here, said we need to do the puzzle. And I think she said she didn't know how to do it. I was like, oh. Go over the bell here. And then we see these people with the bell. So now we're looking. And we're like, what's happening here? Grab those blooms to keep the heal up on her. Yeah, so here my main job is I'm watching her to give her heals and prevent her from dying because she's the main attack. Because once Zai has ult, there's not a whole lot of people can do. They're trying to rush her. And my job is to kind of just position, keep her alive, fish some parries, and then prevent her from taking too much damage.
要是有更多就好了。
And I think we start to do the puzzle. I was trying to type and explain and to do some of the puzzle. And I told her that if you look at the center part, you can see what the symbols are. And I don't think she knew, so I was like, okay, I'll just do it. I got grieved here, but essentially I'm gonna put it right in the center. Okay. So one really good thing to know is when you grab the puzzle piece, you want to jump with the puzzle piece because that makes you move faster. If you don't jump, you're just gonna like slowly lug it. So here I'm jumping. Place it down. I know that heal just because I didn't have any stamina. Looking for that piece. I think it's on the side. I was like, where is this piece? And then I think she was telling me something, so I was trying to think. I think she might have said we're Miss Yang, and then she said something, she typed it like there's people or something. So I was trying to rush and I was like, oh man, I missed it. It's this piece right here. So I took too long right here, which is a mistake on my part. Completed it. And then I think I hear her. And I was like, alright, let's finish the puzzle. I think this purple armor for her. And I was like, let's see if we can get red armor out of this. There was no red armor, but there's a crystal. So I turned that wrist blade's purple. This blade's super good, plus ripple step on zipping. I didn't realize I picked up a 2 now. So once I realized, I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this. She had some fractals, so she went up and checked. So okay, great, and I'm going back behind. I think this was a bot. I switched to the pulsar to get my hit here because I wasn't able to do enough damage in a short amount of time with the fist blades, just because it was an uphill terrain. Alright, I think the other team had just like moved away or something like that. Yeah. So go ahead and use tuna again. And then I said, let's prepare for the next phase, which I think I pinged to go to the conch shell. And then after the conch shell, I was like, let's try and get the spirit wall. What's funny is I didn't even know there was a team over here. I heard something, then I couldn't figure out where it was because they just kept moving over here. Probably the bot or something. So I said, okay, let's just go conch shell. The conch shell ship gives you a free gold, so we already got the power from getting the gold from the puzzle. And then I was like, okay, let's stay powerful. Let's get the next gold here. We have 2 golds. I have the full sword. I believe she has the flying knives. Soothing Boon Scattershot was a really lucky find. This comes in really handy because I saw a shale in the lobby. So I was trying to hold on to my bow. Over here I missed a grapple. Forgot like how far this ship is. So I was like, missed a grapple here. So go over here to check the bell. She's still on her way. She made it here. And I start capturing this conch shell. And I believe we get into a fight here. It's a shale and an Enor. So my job was try to pop the shale's ult or the Enors and then stall them. And it's a really good place to fight here on the ship because if I lose them on the ship, then it's hard for them to catch up. Unless I just, you know, drop straight down. I can also escape through the building right below this conch ship. Over here, the grapple's here. Drops the katana. Yep. I was like, I'm gonna drop this blades for it. She picked it up, so I got the fist blades back. Charge blue here just to peel. And then I totally try to pop it. Here, range there, she fish the carry. Give her a heal. Pop the shield, dodge that. Carry him. Switch to bow here, too slow. Hit the wrong button. And then I got grabbed, which was a mistake on my part. I jumped down here. I didn't really got stuck on that ledge. Try to escape that Enor. Got that hero. I would have killed him there. I think Yuuki jumped down. My body went down. Which is fine. If she was up there, we would have killed that Shale. Shale actually escapes here. Which I was a little... I was like, man, I got terrain creep. I shouldn't have pressed C. I was hoping like she dropped down that I would hit her, but she grappled up. So I combo this guy. It's too far to grapple up, which is unfortunate. She hits the bell. I see that there's people there. I thought those were bots because they're just standing there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the next thing. I don't know where this guy was. I think he was hiding, and then I eventually lost him. So I said, let's go to the top of the ship, just so we don't get a big party, because we don't have ults. So we waited here, and I was like, okay, so what do we do next? Let's capture the spirit wall. And then I heard grapples, which you can see this dude's escaping, and I was like, damn. So he must have went and got the body. That was my fault for not... Like, I thought he was already eliminated. Probably wasn't paying attention. I see this guy, so I start pinging, and I was like, wait, that's a real guy, it's not a bot? So I ping, she jumps down, I was gonna say, okay, let's get this guy. I was kind of confused, I don't know if he was AFK. If I switch that uppercut, start moving. And with that, the Yodo surprisingly is still here. I was like, what? I didn't even know there was a Yodo here. I probably was distracted looking at other stuff. And then I accidentally grabbed the balloon because I wasn't paying attention to the spirit wall, so I was distracted here. I was trying to type at the same time. He starts getting hit by the Yodo. I was like, wait, what? His teammate's right here? So I make a mistake here because I wasn't sure of the range, but there's an anti-ult on the other side. I hit the bell. She ults. I immediately go for the anti-ult. So I knew Yuuki didn't have ult, so if I anti-ult here, pull the Yodo out of ult, and then it can stay out of the ult range and then ult and save her. I think she missed the heal. Try to stall her. I cat dodged too slow there. I didn't get the off fast enough to block that move. Half dodge twice. And then half dodge in the parry. Like, that was a very clean hit. Killed him. I was like, well, no wonder he did so much damage. He had red staff. And I was like, where's the buy? So I was like, okay, I gotta buy her to get her before Yang. I'm rushing to that rift dealer. But I noticed, like, other than me messing up for the spacing for the anti-ult, the most part I'm always watching her to make sure that she's not dying. And I'm using the F skill which heals, gives some armor, and then gives damage reduction for 5 seconds. So as long as like I can keep that up and then try to keep her alive there, we should be, you know, for the most part it's hard to fight Zai. You know, head on. Right, so if Zai is alive, then we're pretty, you know, we're pretty strong. Unless they have like counter ults. Like Yodo's kind of a counter ult. Ignores very hard to fight Zai. But main thing's keep her alive. I tell her I was gonna give her the red staff, but I was gonna say in the Yang. That way we don't, you know, someone doesn't come and just grief us. For a heal.
Huh?
Oh yeah, she accepted it. I pinged it. I dropped the red staff. I said I need a second weapon. And I was... I easily picked it back up when I was typing. Like, I need a second weapon for comboing just in case I need to stall someone, because it's kind of hard to stall with full sword. I get parried. Try to fish the parry there. Half dodge. Damage this guy. Force his ult. Try to reposition with her. Give her damage reduction. In case he gets spammed. Ult here. I'm grappling the stun. I missed the parry there. Pick up the red staff. Find my bow. Draw a shale, and then my job's to keep her alive, so I took some aggro here. And now I'm just gonna stall the shale. Try to parry and I faked it into a half blue vertical and that hit her. So we win that, we get our ults back. This puts us in a really, really good position. This last part, the finale of the game, was a little difficult. I think we were a little uncoordinated here, but the main thing is we stayed together, even though we were uncoordinated, and then we were able to beat them. I really wish I didn't drop my fist blades. I needed them. I needed it, but it's fine. Gave me a katana. He chases this person. Here I'm just trying to use the weapons so they can't parry. Just following this guy. Not much health. Get a repair here. The other team's just shooting with a crossbow. I go straight down, but then she goes up. The other team that fights. I parried that guy, but it didn't parry. She gets a good parry here. I go down, shoot this guy. I don't know, the Tara ults here, right? And the Tara gets another ult, and I'm just like, man. Freaking crazy Tara. He somehow hit me on that downhill, I wasn't sure how. His ult ran out, so I was gonna go down, but she went back up, so we were a little miscommunicated here. It was fine. The other team should have pressed us here. I don't know what the other team was just full resetting. I released that blue to block that blue because I couldn't parry in time. This guy, tell her to get the balloon. I said, let's get that one guy. And she gets attacked by those people, so I go back up. Our ult is right here. Unfortunately. Try to ult, didn't work. Good thing she had fire break. Go for the downhill here, but the terrain, I was like, no. I don't know how that shale. They literally press ult under attack on the uppercut, but I think they're lagging. It's fine. Definitely untrue interaction. I was shooting her, I was gonna charge and then she attacked. I could have parried right there. I don't know if my game I wasn't able to parry after the full frame, but typically when you throw your F skill down, if they're bluing you in your full frame, you can immediately parry right after that. And then you can get that parry. I don't know what happened. It wouldn't let me parry. But pretty much this whole time, especially from like here onwards, as a position 2 player, just make sure your frontline person's, you're with them. And then if you're the position 1 player, then you need to make sure that your position 2 person's not beat up. So I'm gonna switch to her point of view real quick. Then let's see, what's going on with her. Back, right. Let's see the Shanghai. So she's looking at me. It's like on my point of view, I'll look at her. Alright, so she's aware of where I'm at. She's really helpful to do this. She knows I'm probably not gonna die because I'm my ult and I can run around. She gets her reset, that's fine. She gets caught
随时可以开始演出开始。 准备好了再上场。
I reposition as well. I bait it. Go back to this guy. Makes sense. Oh, she got parried. Okay, I was wondering what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I was so into like, okay, how do I like prevent this Enor from like getting his reset? Alright, skipping ahead just a little bit. Give it back that. She's up here. I want to see what she's doing. Getting some white hits. She could have tapped out to shield bash. I'm not shield bash. Combo break. That guy was like a little far for the combo break. So he really didn't need to use it. He could have just tapped out. Get pressed here. She had a really good parry. I run down. Goes for that guy. Very strong repositioning combo break on Zai, and I'm pressing them so she can get a repair in. Oh, that's where she was. She used the swarm. Stalling against these guys. I had the ult. That was perfect. Ooh, she got a parry here. She got the jump shot on top of that. Would have been great. Okay. These guys. Good carry there. I'm right here for you. So she didn't press C to drop down fast. That's fine. That's what she did. She used the swarm. I was like, why did she not hit that guy? Letting her fire and just pressing him. Get some hot here. Oh, wow, that guy tries to grab me. He should have tried to kill Yuuki. Yuuki was like almost dead there. So, hopefully this video helps people learn kind of what happens in duos, and you know, main thing, you need one kind of pretty decent frontliner attacker, and then you need the other person to kind of peel for them, and then if they need to, you know, let the other person reset, you can then take the fight to you, you can play the bait, you can do damage, whatever needs to be done. So if you guys have other questions about, you know, learning all this video, just let me know. I did retrieve my YouTube account back, so now I can comment back and hopefully help you guys, as well as, you know, if you see me on the stream, feel free to ask questions. I'll help you guys there, and then occasionally I will help do some custom trainings to help people learn things, and I'm working on some more videos for learning neutral as I go, as I've learned a couple more things, which has drastically increased my one-on-one gameplay as well as 1v2 gameplays, which, you know, mainly involves a lot of dodging and kind of half predicting and half understanding patterns of what people do. So, thank you guys for watching.